Hi there, everyone. Good Thursday afternoon to all of you. King 5 Meteorologist Adam Claibon here to go over some rain chances that we have today. Definitely more clouds in comparison to yesterday. Those will continue to stream on in with the rain chances too, which look to be mainly light. We're going to go over where we are expecting to see some of those, plus where we could see some steadier shower activity with this system. And then a nice stretch of weather on into the day tomorrow, early Saturday with drier weather, temperatures back up near the seasonal averages, followed by another cool and chilly stretch into a lot of next week, possibly beyond too. I'm going to show you what the Climate Prediction Center does continue to show here across the western United States. But we're going to start off like we always like to start off here on Thursdays with the drought monitor, as that is released every Thursday morning. And a look at that right now shows California definitely seeing significant improvements from just a few months ago, and then also seeing some improvements here across the state of Oregon. And where in particular? Well, right here in the center of the state. That's where we had some exceptional drought that was showing up. Now, just more extreme drought. Again, still could use a lot of moisture into those parts of the state, but we are improving. Plus, we're seeing some abnormally dry soil here across the state of Washington. Probably won't see that spread out too much, but also probably won't see it shrink a whole lot without any substantial rain ahead for us as we go over the next couple of weeks. Now, look right now at the UW Quad. It's beautiful with the cherry blossoms, and we do have some sun out there. Again, it's going to be filtered by the sunshine, but if you're getting out, make sure just to dress warm. You see a lot of people there with something covering the arms, maybe even a sweater or a lighter jacket. Bellingham also seeing those pockets of sunshine bleeding through some of the cloud coverage that we have in place. Temperatures today, cooler with more of the clouds in place, but with more sunshine tomorrow and a little more early Saturday. That'll help us into the mid to upper 50s, getting close to that seasonal average of 59 degrees. It looks like we'll hit it at least Saturday. Numbers come back down afterwards. And yeah, as I mentioned before, beyond possibly. This is the Climate Prediction Center's forecast here as we go on into the dates of the 21st through the 27th. And that's showing below normal temperatures expected here across the Pacific Northwest, especially with some of the darker blues. Higher confidence than that's going to happen, and above average precipitation. So the pattern that we're going to see a lot of is probably going to be around for quite some time here, at least for the next couple of weeks. Not to say every day is going to be exactly like that, but more often than not, probably so. Temperatures right now, upper 40s to low 50s. So the clouds definitely doing a number on temperatures and holding them down. Plus, now the rain is beginning to arrive here as we head about 1 to 2 o'clock here into your Thursday afternoon. Steadier shower activity was closer to the coast. We're starting to see that move inland in areas around Elma, Thurston County, around Olympia and Tumwater, even Shelton up into Mason County. Seeing some shower activity, but it is going to be more scattered in nature as it heads eastward, as opposed to seeing that steadier and maybe heavier rain closer to the coast. That system gets out of here. One behind that, that's going to take some time, and it's going to be a wait-and-see game to see exactly when it does arrive, because with this system, we're seeing things quiet down by about 8 to 9 o'clock tonight, and by about midnight, things are pretty much dry here across western Washington. By early tomorrow morning, expect to see those clouds begin to break apart. More sunshine to come for your pretty nice end to the work week on Friday, and then on into the day Saturday. Now, this is going to be the thing. On into Saturday, you can see it. This shower activity is right off of the coast. This is early Saturday morning at 6 o'clock, and you can see it up through Vancouver Island and right along the coastal areas of Washington. Now, as we go throughout the course of the day, it doesn't make much headway eastward at all. It stays out into some of those same spots. So still around here, parts of Puget Sound, not really seeing the rain arriving until we head into later that night. We're talking maybe about 7, 8 o'clock, just maybe before sunset, but more of it is expected to come as we go into the overnight hours, and then continuing on into Sunday, where we see the steadier rain eventually move over the Olympic Peninsula and into parts of Puget Sound. But up until that point, before we get to that system, the system that we have today and tonight will only put down about 1/10 of an inch, maybe 1/4 of an inch around parts of Puget Sound, about 1/2 an inch to 3/4 of an inch closer to the coast. So your forecast not looking to be a washout by any means at all. We'll be chilly with highs in the upper 40s and lower 50s farther north, and also farther to the south with more low 50s here around Redmond, Monroe 53, 52 in Bremerton. Cloudier skies farther south, also a better chance of that rain coming in earlier will keep us more so into the upper 40s like in Olympia, Gig Harbor, and in Puyallup. Showers still going to be more scattered in nature and overall pretty light. And then once that moves out of here, again, the clouds do break apart, so we are expecting it to be another cold night with lows dropping down into the 30s. 52 today, 57 heading into the day tomorrow, and then up until maybe mid to late afternoon on Saturday. Going to be a pretty nice forecast with highs inching closer to that 60-degree mark. Then we start our downward dip again when it comes to temperatures as we start to fall back into the low to mid 50s. A cooler air going to be around, and probably going to be something that we see quite often. But you know that we like to give you good news. So at any point when we start to see temperatures on the rise and models really indicating a great confidence that we're going to see a warm up and get back to more spring-like conditions, of course we'll let you know as soon as possible. Well, anyway, take care everyone. Have a wonderful Thursday. I'll talk to you soon.